Hi guys, welcome to basically part 2 about Dakar. Of course, my name is Martin from MartinTheVlogger.com or from toursone3.com. Pick one, pick both, it's up to ya. So what is today's story about? In the first video I told you everything about wrap, about the logic, and I told you of course always that you can get these custom build wraps on martinthevlogger.com/shop. We focus on wheels, we focus on CVTs and exhaust, like full wraps. That's Mrs. Beats. It's gonna go on the shop soon. The Beast, of course. So and we modify them because we remove our logos and stuff. That's fine. Now enough of promo. Today's video I will talk about K&N filters. Why I will throw in 2 K&N filters to each of the Rykers. So it's 8 filters. It's not cheap, but I will do it, and I'm not seeking really performance. So I'll explain you that. We'll be doing tiny bit of detailing and those reflection things that goes on the fenders, either black or yellow. I need to decide. Faux fang, because this is the most luxurious. I will tell you whatever we have upgraded, but this is the thing that I'm looking forward to. Custom built for the Dakar. It will also go on my shop. It's handmade. It's gonna be expensive. It's like something around 450 euros. I didn't do the math yet, but it will go on the Ryker. And how crazy it is to put such an expensive thing on a bike that's for rental. Martin the Vlogger style. Guys, enough of this. Of course, 2022 rules. No video ads, no bullshit around, straight to the point. Even though today it's a little bit of relaxed video. So, enough of this. Let's get started. All right, let's start with the things that we have already done on the Dakar. So, as for the upgrades, my first thing, and I always repeat it, but protect your front area, protect your radiator, protect it from the bottom. Here you can see I'm using the skid plate from BRP. Bloody Mary has skid plate from Limitless Motoring, and on Le Mans also the Limitless Motoring will go. Protect it from the bottom because, I mean, Rykers are too low and you can hit it from the bottom, destroy your radiator, then you're gone. Then you're done, I'm sorry. Then what I have this RLS grill protector. Same goes for air vents because I don't want any, dirt getting inside unnecessarily, like, leaves and stuff. However, the grill, I mean, I'm always saying it, this is what the Ryker rarely gets. It's cheap, it's terrible. It's good for chicken farm though, but I don't know. And when you would like yourself to protect it against rocks or insects, because that area is very open, and once you are hit, in the long run, your radiator will suffer, and you will notice during the hot days that your bike overheats, and it's quite expensive to change the radiator. So protect it, go for whatever protection you would like to do. This thing, I have it in different colors on my shop, a little bit of promo there, but it is what it is. Now, on every single Ryker, this is how I trust this upgrade. Ryker Rally has pretty okay shocks. However, the springs are still, they're not super good. So high performance springs from Germany, H&R. So I put it on every single Ryker that I rent. I mean, do you need any more like proof how good they are and how I trust them? And here is the sway bar on the Dakar, because it's the most luxurious version without any compromises. And it will be mostly rated 2-up. I have put German sway bar, H&R sway bar. Remaining Rykers will have Baharon. Don't get me wrong, it's a very good sway bar. This one is good as well. So I have put the German one there. Of course, on every single Ryker, I have jockey shifters because I just simply hate the position of the changing the kind of gear front and reverse here. So jockey shifters on every single one of the Rykers that I have. This Ryker also gets wind protector. I'm not too much about wind protector, but at least one Ryker will have it. So whoever would like to go for a longer tour, this one will have it. None of the remaining ones will have it because I want you to feel it. Comfy seats for the passenger, comfy seat for the rider, because the stock ones are just terrible. period. Luggage, of course, we have changed the lights at the back. We did extra lighting here because it's better visibility and it looks cool. So every single Ryker gets the tail light, but we have kept the fender. Maybe you have seen my videos how I do it, because that light's supposed to like replace your fender lightning, but I don't know. I like it this way. Also, we have, of course, the warning lights. My comment, it's always like, I don't know why Rykers don't come with a warning light. Of course, you can get them on MartinTheVlogger.com/shop. And alien lights standard for Europe. And of course, we have modified these lights that they work as a daylight as well. And talking about lights, we have these fog LED lights. I made 2 videos basically about them. One is like how badass they are and how badass they work. 2 installation videos. So they are La Monster IPS. IPS is La Monster brand basically. So IPS fog LED lights. I mean, I haven't seen anything so powerful than these. I mean, they're crazy. What else we have? I think this is pretty much it. So now, let me tell you about things like this that I will be doing, you know. Let's do it. All right, K&N filters. What I'm seeking here with this upgrade, and don't worry, I will do the super fast installation video on K&N filters on Rykers. Now, what I'm seeking with this upgrade, maybe people thinks I'm gonna put K&N filter, like just this regular one, and I will get like 5 horsepower. Bullshit. What you will get, it's more air. You will cool your engine side, you will cool your CVT side, especially CVT overheats a lot. So get it as much air as possible, and that's something you will achieve by changing this paper filter with a high performance K&N filter. Now, in case you put here that big mushroom and you do the DynoJet upgrade or custom performance or tuning performance, map, whatever, I'm tired, I just cannot find the correct words. So DynoJet thing, you will get like extra performance out from it, all right? Now, without doing anything else, just changing it to the K&N filter, no, you will, I doubt you will get any horsepower or whatever, but you will help your bike to breathe. And one extra thing, I did a how to clean video on my Spider. Same principle applies to this. So K&N filter tells you lifetime, but like clean it every time you change the oil. You have to do it. And my recommendation, change both sides. I mean, it's one-time investment. It's 2 filters. It's like 120, 30 euros. I don't know how much it is on my shop. But it's good for ya. Just don't forget to clean it. And like changing the oil is a different story. I will do the video on that as well. Anyway, let's continue. Well, next thing what we will do, we will fix the overflow hose, fuel overflow hose. Of course, I have this kit on my shop, and as a standard, it ends up right over here. And when you overfill your bike, all the fuel will start to go on your top arms, which is completely stupid. So very easy fix. Almost getting there. Almost getting there. Just one or a couple of things. In the last video about Dakar, I promised you that I will tell you something about wraps. So I would like to tell you some tips and tricks, what to expect when you will be doing a project like this. 2, I will call it don't compare uncomparable. And 3, I will talk a little bit about cleaning, because there was a question about that. Now, comparing uncomparable, let's start with that. Normal thing. People ask me about the wraps, then they ask me about price. I have fixed prices, and people say like, okay, but your wraps are more expensive than on eBay or somewhere else. Yeah, but don't compare uncomparable. I will not comment on other wraps because I don't know their quality, but I know what I'm talking about. I went for cheap wraps before, tried it, didn't like it. I'm not going that direction anymore. These are premium wraps. What it means, we can put them, it's the same wrap, and we can put them on wheels. You need to have very powerful wrap in order to stick there, so it can cope up with high speeds and rotations and not fly away. So Ryker wheels, like rally wheels, 900 wheels, all right? Now, top it up with exhaust area and top it up with CVT area. Absolutely the same wrap as it's on plastic. Now that wrap needs to cope up with high temperatures. So it's not about like other companies cannot do the template about those 2 or 3 areas. I don't believe their wraps can cope up with the heat. Simply saying that. I don't care basically. Now, of course, you can just a little bit promo. You can buy Dakar. Mrs. Beats is just going on the website. Bloody Mary, by the way, I saw already copy of it. Good, love it. Somebody liked the idea. I mean, like, I haven't invented blood, but I was the first one to put blood over Ryker. Love it, and I'm happy that somebody has copied the idea. Great. Now, in terms of where to go, which direction, you would like to hear just a tiny bit about cleaning. People has asked like what I'm using when applying the wrap, what type of like cleaner, whatever. So basically, this one I used very frequently. It's basically a waterless cleaning. I will be cleaning like this. That's a UK brand. I will be cleaning all of my Rykers with waterless cleaning because it creates, it's a nanotechnology. It creates tiny bubbles, water bubbles, and basically by applying special technique, you just wipe it off and you will not scratch anything and you can keep your bikes clean. So that's one thing, and I'm using it before application of the wrap. Now, because I will be wrapping the Le Mans, and I was doing Mrs. Beats, and Mrs. Beats has like 300 meters, which is not even a half a kilometer or half a mile. Okay, so all of the plastic are very, very fresh. They don't have any dust or whatever, so they, like when you produce the plastic from the oil, it still is like greasy. So it was quite difficult, not quite difficult, but I suggest, like, there will be not a lot of customers or you guys buying the bike, not riding it and wrapping it, I believe. So it's all fine, but in case it's that situation, what I recommend is to use either this one, just be careful, it's 3M industrial cleaner, citrus base, it's super powerful, or I'm using just a technical petrol. I think that's the translation, so really degreaser. Now, a lot of times I'm using this one. I love it. Just be super careful. Honestly, I don't know how it works, why it works like that, but I'm using it a lot on the Beast, and you can use it on every single part. It's not a problem. You just can't use it on this fiberglass or whatever it is, like windshields, because that thing will melt it. I mean, it will melt the shit out from the windshield. So that's the thing. Now, always use 2 towels. One is for cleaning, this other one is for, you know, like removing bubbles and stuff. And about the wrap itself, tips and tricks. My wrap, I'm not saying like every wrap, but my wrap, it's done in the way that all you have to use is hair dryer. Don't use heat gun because you will burn the wrap. So hair dryer, it's enough. My tip is to use like weather like this, spring is all right, but you need to have like 20 degrees plus. That's what I recommend. You don't have to have it, but that's what I recommend when the wrap starts to work. So a lot of people doing wrapping through the winter time, so just make sure you heat up the place, because otherwise you will be really suffering a lot, especially wheels, because they are super cold. In terms like what I would, or how I do, how I go hood first, trying to, you know, get the, I call the word grip. Many people, like there have been some questions like what the grip means. Grip means like you doing something almost like automatically, like you have it in your hand. So catching that, I start with these and just go down. Now as for I do the hood side, I do from bottom to the top. Now, the most difficult one, super annoying part, is the gas tank. There are different designs. The template that we use is not the easiest one. It looks great. It's very full. It covers a lot of areas. But because one wrap finishes here, other wrap, of course, on the other side, and then you have quite tight area, and it's curved. It requires a lot of patience in order to be able to apply it and in order to be able to fit it in. It's the most difficult part on the bike. And on the regular Ryker, the long rear fender, that was pain in the ass as well. Now, what's great about the wrap itself is that you can stick it on. If you don't like it, you can remove it and put it back on, heat it up, and it will hold. In case you still don't like it, you will still able to take it off and put it back on. Once you're heating it up, it's getting soft, so be careful because it stretches as well. So in case you have areas like this, or in case you have areas like here, like big ass areas, you can really like start on the bottom. In case you are not really on the edge, you can stretch the whole form a little. So, but be careful, of course, not overstretching anything. My tip is, what I usually do, the glue starts to work at applying it around 20 seconds. So I just, of course, do the hairdryer thing. And so the glue starts to work. And then when there is a sunny day, I take the bike out for a whole day so the sun can burn the wrap basically and stick the wrap much better. And then you are all good. So in case you have any other questions, just let me know. And now let's do a tiny bit of, fine designing.
I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. It's too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy.
So what you guys think? It's different. I mean, it's really custom built project for tour and rental agency. The color, I wasn't really sure, but more I walk around. By the way, through the winter time, I will prepare also wraps for shed bags because it needs to go there. But I don't just have time for that, and we need to create a template. So what I wanted to say is that the color, to be super honest with you, it should be a little bit different. I wanted that this gas tank or whatever it is, I wanted to look a little bit different. I wanted to look like abandoned one that you have found it somewhere with army logo. But because whatever is happening now in Ukraine, I said no to war in general. So no, it's just gonna be like this. So guys, by the way, this is pretty much it about the custom project. Now I promise you that I will tell you one, it's not secret, it's just cool thing. So in June, and this is announcement for 2022, but already announcement for 2023 year. Every year in June, apart from COVID year, we are meeting in Almünsten, Austria, the largest Can Am Spider and Ryker meeting in Europe. Now, you have plenty of these around the world, but in Almünsten, Austria, there is a Rotax factory. So every single engine, Rotax engine that goes to Spiders and Rykers, it's coming from Austria. Once a year, the factory opens its doors only for us, for Spider and Ryker lovers, and you can visit that factory. 2, it's close to one of the most epic mountain roads I've been on. It's called Glossglockner, and the whole event is called actually Glossglockner Challenge. So we go up to the really snowy areas. So guys, I have only 4 Rykers, 2022 or 2023. You can contact me, you can book your spot. It's just one-time event, one-time, you know, joy you can really feel, you can visit Rotax factory, guys. I still have goosebumps. I visited like twice, I guess. So June, Austria 2022 or 2023. Visit toursont3.com. There are prices for this year. I don't know how it's going to be for next year. We'll see. And yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. And remember, visit toursont3.com, martinthevlogger.com/shop, and always have fun.